Now, as some of you will know, this weekend I went down to Maxwell Air Force Base down near Montgomery and shot the AirShow. During the time I was down there shooting the show, I made 3 mistakes. Not bad for a full day's shooting. To put a short story long, as they say, I got there, I got into the base. AirShow didn't start for another 2 to 3 hours, so I wanted to go around and shoot all the static displays, the aircraft that are just sitting on the ground for you to take photographs of. So got out my camera, I was shooting with 24-72 2.8 lens. During this time I had a lens hood for my 100-400 sitting on my arm because my camera bag was full, so I was just carrying it around on my arm. At one of the booths I picked up a bag and some pamphlets, whatever, and I put my lens hood in the bag and just carried the bag around on my arm instead. About halfway around I decided to switch over to my 70-200 lens for some different shots on the way back. Now at that point, when I was switching over lenses, I realised I didn't have my case for my GoPro. I usually put the GoPro in here, and I've got a hot shoe mount for the GoPro, so it sits on top of my camera and I can video whilst I'm shooting. So get back down to the front of the AirShow, and I've decided I've got enough time to go back to my car, which is parked about a mile to a mile and a half away, pick up the case and get situated ready for the AirShow. So I do that. Whilst I'm at the car picking this up, I drop off the bag that I picked up about halfway around. Get back into the AirShow, get it all situated, bring out my main camera and my secondary camera, start setting everything up, and at that point I realised that I'd left the lens hood in the bag, which is now sitting in my car. Mistake number 2. I shoot the display, I get home, I'm downloading all the pictures to my computer. I shot over 30,000 pictures this weekend. Whilst I'm downloading the pictures to my computer, I realised that I had left a CPL, a circular polarizer lens, on my 70-200 lens. This made everything turn out slightly blue. Mistake number 3. Now that I can correct during post in Lightroom, however it's more work than if it wasn't on. I left it on from a previous shoot, forgot to take it back off again. I usually just put a UV filter on to protect the front of the lens. So there we go. During the whole day shoot I made 3 mistakes, none of them major, all very minor mistakes, and came home with over 30,000 hopefully very good pictures. I've still got to go through them, and I'll be taking you through them with me in an editing session in a later video. Now, a couple of people have asked me what I shoot when I go to an air show. I love shooting air shows for obvious reasons. So let's take a look. This is the bag I carry around. It's a Canon 200 bag. Plenty of room inside. And as you can see, it is absolutely full. In the top compartment here, cleaning brushes, memory cards, batteries, remote timers, microfiber cloths to clean lenses, all that sort of good stuff. Inside pouch, batteries. Lots and lots of spare batteries. These are batteries for my Canon 70D, which I'm shooting this with right now. On the other side, filters for my lenses, and a spare battery for my Canon 1DX. In the front, more filters. I also, as I talked about before, carry around my GoPro in a housing case. And inside are my main lenses. We have the 24-70 Canon 2 f2.8. This is the 70-200 2 f2.8 lens, which by the way still has the CPL filter on it. I need to remember and take that off. This is my 100-400 to f4.5 to 5.6, I believe. Where are we? f4.5 to 5.6 L lens. This is a Canon 100mm macro 2 stabilized f2.8 lens. Don't worry if you don't know what the f2.8, 20-40-70 etc. is. We'll go over that in a separate video. I carry around my Canon EOS 70D, which I'm shooting this with, and of course this beast, the Canon 1DX Mark II. Now, all this does make for a fairly heavy bag, but that's what I carry, not just to air shows, that's generally what I carry around with me on virtually any shoot that I go on. Now, if you've got any questions you'd like to ask me, drop me a note down below, or if you know me, you know how to get in touch with me, and I'll answer them in an upcoming show.
Smoke ready now. Smoke ready now. Cutterburst release, ready now. Prayers now.